and go to green they do now. It's a drag race down to the first corner. Siortsis with the inside for turn 2. We've got a car immediately damaged in the back of shot. Not sure who that is, but Hazemans is into the lead. Hazemans doing everything he needs to do in the first couple of corners. It's Liam Hazemans that leads. Liam Hazemans in the 50 car, leading the way around the first couple of corners. If things were to finish right now, he would be champion. But Vladimiros Siortsis, we know what pace he has around the Automotodrom Grobnik. He was the quickest driver of anybody yesterday in qualifying. So you heard it from NASCAR earlier on today. He said, you know what, we know that Siortsis is quicker than Hazemans. And now Vladimiros Siortsis really needs to do NASCAR a favour and prove it. Siortsis, if he finishes second there and Hazemans wins it, the championship is Liam Hazemans. And he would actually win it by quite a margin as well if NASCAR finishes third. So as it stands, it's Hazemans in the championship position, but he's got 14 laps to withstand the pressure of Vladimiros Siortsis. The top two already well clear of NASCAR in third place. You heard it earlier on from NASCAR. He has had to change his driving style, and Siortsis into the back of Liam Hazemans there. That was rather rude on the first lap of the race, and that's brought NASCAR back into it. We saw Siortsis and NASCAR yesterday running very close quarters and managing to avoid contact at all costs, but that wasn't the case there. I think Hazemans just trying to get to the apex, and Siortsis had his nose there. Oh, someone has hit the tyre barriers hard. It's Miguel Gomez, and surely with the car in that position, we're going to have this race paused. He must have been side by side with someone or something like that to collect the tyre barrier at pit entry. We saw one of the tyres rolling about aimlessly on the main straight. I wouldn't be surprised if this race is paused as a result of that. Gil Linster out of the Cal Racing machine. About to see whether Hazemans can withstand the pressure for just one more lap. It's the championship deciding lap in EuroNASCAR 2 that awaits them. This time they cross the line, will begin the final lap. And look at that run from Siortsis. He got right up to the back of Hazemans, a little bit of a touch between the two of them, and NASCAR is there with them now. So NASCAR, who had previously been a couple of car lengths behind, is now right on the back of Vladimiros Siortsis. He said it himself before, he didn't seem to think that a race win was even a possibility for himself on the pre-grid with Andre Vigold. He was talking about Vladimiros Siortsis taking the win and that being his key to the championship. Well, at the moment, it's Hazemans that's in the lead. It's Hazemans that's going to claim the championship, but there's one more lap between the two. There's one more lap for Siortsis to try and find a way past Liam Hazemans, and I'm sure receive a couple of drinks in the bar this evening from NASCAR if he can do it. However, it's Hazemans in the prime position, and on this lap through turn 5, Siortsis is nowhere near as close to Hazemans as he was on the previous occasions. And if anything, the closest battle on track now is between Nasta and Melvin de Groot. Is still in the lead. We've got a car stopped there on the outside of turn 16, so the yellow flags ensure that no one can overtake Liam Hazemans. Hazemans takes the win and the EuroNASCAR 2 championship. Liam Hazemans has done it. He has defeated NASCAR at the final hurdle in the EuroNASCAR 2 championship. Points between Day and Ercole in the championship race, and a lot less between them on the track as they line up in 2x2 formation. It's Giorgio Maggi on pole position, Alan Day alongside him. We're underway and racing They head through the kink at turn 1 into turn 2, and Maggi trying to hold on to the inside line through turn 2. He does so. Coley up to third place there. Everyone else safely through the first couple of corners by the looks of it. Giorgio Maggi hung out to dry on the outside at turn 3. Has that allowed Alan Day through? No, they're still side by side, and resolutely Giorgio Maggi stays in the lead, just ahead of Alan Day, and Gianmarco Ercoli will be an unwelcome sight for the driver of the 24. He's immediately attached to the rear end of Alan Day, immediately looking to the inside at turn 6. Oh, goodness me, let's not start to descend into chaos before we've even really got the race underway. Alan Day, Gianmarco Ercoli, line astern in second and third position right now. As long as Ercoli's behind Alan Day, it's no stress for the driver of the 24. As long as he's comfortably outscoring Ercoli, all is well. Ercoli can outscore Day without it being too big of an issue. Ercoli, though, looks to the inside. He's got a nose alongside. He's side by side with Alan Day, and he drifts the car out wide. Oh, no! Alan Day onto the grass. It's happened immediately. It's happened on lap 1. Alan Day and Gianmarco Ercoli have made slight contact. It's slight contact with severe consequences, however. Is perfect, and we are about to go racing once again. It's Maggi versus Ercoli at the front of the order. Maggi in the Swiss liveried car on the right hand side of picture. Ercoli on your left in the pink peril. It's side by side as they run down to the first corner, but it's a good start from Giorgio Maggi. He's back into the lead, and it looks like it could be fourth place for Alan Day. He's side by side with Patrick Lemarie, but I think Lemarie has just about held him off. Yes, he has. Patrick Lemarie remains in fourth place ahead of Alan Day then. The safety car is in, and we are about to go racing once again. We're going to start lap 11 of 17 in 2x2 formation. It's Ercoli and Maggi once again, and this time Ercoli is the clear leader as they run down to the first corner. Gianmarco Ercoli quick out of the blocks into the lead, and this now is critical for the championship, and it looks to me as if Alan Day has fallen to 6th place. Oh my goodness. Oh, contact. A hit from the rear from Alan Day to Nicolo Rocca sent Sebastian Blakemolen off the circuit. It's all kicked off once again, and now Giorgio Maggi to the inside of the 54 of Gianmarco Ercoli, and the safety car is due to come back in this lap, so we are doing another 2x2 rolling start. Oh, goodness me, it's Gianmarco Ercoli in the lead with the inside for turn 2, and he's up against Giorgio Maggi. Back there on the third row of the grid, Alan Day has some work to do to try and make up for some positions and at least make sure he doesn't lose any more. The green lights are on and we're racing once again, and it's about even, I'd say, at the front between Maggi and Ercoli. Ercoli in the pink peril with the inside line, though, leads into turn 2. He is still our race leader, but Giorgio Maggi is trying his darndest to find a way through. Liam Hazeman's getting into it there with Martin Dubek further back at turn 3. But for now, most things are just as they were prior to the safety car, with Nicolas Rocca there in third, Lemarie in fourth. So Rocca's moved up to third place. All sorts of side-by-side going on further back there. A couple of cars trying to find a way to go too wide through turn 6. There's a reason that doesn't happen. It's because it's not really all that possible. It is, though. Gianmarco Ercoli in the lead of the race. Alan Day is there in 5th place. At the moment, it would be a tie in the championship. If things were to end now, it would be a tie in the championship, with Alan Day securing it on countback. It is Giorgio Maggi, though, in the slipstream of Gianmarco Ercoli. Now, Ercoli's car didn't look strong in the early phase of this race, at least not up against Giorgio Maggi. And look at Maggi, he's got to the apex there. Ercoli couldn't help but drift wide, and contact, and a spin, and Gianmarco Ercoli is off onto the grass. And this is going to be the moment that determines the championship. Liam Hazeland is into the wall as well. Giorgio Maggi leads, but he's got damage. Patrick Lemarie is there in 2nd place. Then it's Nicolas Rocca. Then it's Alan Day, who suddenly is secure in his championship. But oh goodness, not like this. Giorgio Maggi into the gravel as well, as a legacy of that contact with Gianmarco Ercoli. And you best believe there are going to be words between Ercoli and Giorgio Maggi after that one. It's going to be Patrick Lemarie who comes across the line to take the win, and it's going to be Alan Day who takes 3rd place, and in doing so, he becomes the 2022 Euro NASCAR Pro champion. And now he's finally going to do some donuts. I thought he was primed to do some.